It's our last full day in San Diego, and today we're going to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park in Escondido. So this is about 30 minutes north of San Diego, and it's operated by the San Diego Zoo, but it's a completely different park. We loved it. One thing we really loved about it is it was a lot less crowded than the main zoo. There was so much space to walk and run around and just enjoy a crowdless space. And there's also really cool exhibits. So this is the wallaby exhibit. You can actually go in with the wallabies and walk around with them. It was really cool. It's in the Australia section, which we chose to go to the Australia section first thing in the morning because of the main exhibit there, which is the platypus. So this is just a dark room. They keep the room for the platypus dark because they are nocturnal, and they can be kind of hard to spot. So unfortunately, this is the best video we got of the platypus. You can kind of see it there swimming back behind some rocks and greenery, but it's really cool to see this. We just saw the platypus, and I'm really so happy we got to see it. It is the only place outside of Australia that you can see a platypus.
Mama, what is...
Another thing that we really loved about the San Diego Zoo Safari Park were the views. There are so many gorgeous places to take in the surrounding views, and also the theming here is amazing. They have everything so nicely done. This is the Tiger Trail, so it has a very India-esque theme. The theming in the Australia section is really cool too. We just really loved the whole feel of this park. There are also a lot of really cool experiences you can have in this zoo. This is the petting zoo, but you can also pay for things like the hot air balloon. There are special safaris you can take. We didn't do any of the paid experiences, but we still felt like we got to see and do plenty. For example, we went to lunch at the Watering Hole, which was a really great restaurant. It had good food and amazing views. And surprisingly, they brought out some animals for some training. They were doing some interactive training with these porcupines, and they brought them out to show us during lunch, which was so cool. And I felt like this whole zoo was full of experiences like this that might surprise you, where you might see an unexpected animal or talk to a guide and learn something unexpected. It was just so much fun. After lunch, we went on the African Safari Tram. This is a free tram that takes you around some of the safari sections. It is probably one of the most popular things to do in the park, so it can get pretty crowded. We went in the afternoon because it wasn't a super crowded day. We still had to wait about 20 minutes, but you might decide instead to hit this first thing in the morning instead of the platypus. Even though this is a free experience, you can still see plenty of animals. We saw giraffes, antelope, gazelle, zebras, all kinds of animals on this experience. So if you're going, definitely make this a priority. Another thing you definitely want to make time for at the safari park is the cheetah. No, that's not a cheetah, that's a dog, and the dog is the cheetah's best friend. So at the safari park, they put the dog and the cheetah together because the dog actually helps the cheetah assess situations for danger. So they keep them together, they're best friends, and it's just really cool to see. Every day they usually do a cheetah run, so you can see how fast the cheetah can run. It's usually in the afternoon sometime, but check the day that you're going to see what time it is and if it's being offered. But even if the cheetah run's not being offered, like it wasn't the day we were there, still stop by and see the cheetah. It ran around in its enclosure a little bit, and it's just so amazing to see the power it has. Even at the slowest little gallop, you can tell it's just the easiest run, and it's still moving so fast. They have so much power. After we saw the cheetah, we made our way towards the front of the park. There's some other animals that you can see. There's warthogs, there's a lot of different kinds of birds. We stopped by to see the gorillas, and then we made our way to the carousel because we had promised our kiddo a carousel ride at the end of the day. Although, pro tip, if you buy the carousel tickets, they're good all day. I wish we had known that at the beginning and we could have had multiple carousel rides, but we got one in at the end before we made our way out. We loved the safari park so much, almost more than the traditional San Diego Zoo. And if you want to read more comparing these two zoos, I'll put a link in the description of this video. And if you found this video helpful, subscribe to our channel and hit like at the bottom.